What is up guys, Tristan here and welcome back to a brand new video. If you guys are new to the channel, please head on down and subscribe. Also please hit the like button, because if you hit the like button you will get 10 years of good luck. So I put an Instagram poll up on my Instagram, and if you don't follow me, link in the description. I put a poll up asking,
guys, quick question, don't mind me, I just came back from a run, but I wanted to know, for the next YouTube video, do you want me to do a breakdown of how I made No More? Let me know.
and to have a look at my vocals, see the sounds that I used, the techniques I used, and you guys said yes, and I was very surprised. It might not appeal to everyone, but I think it'll be quite entertaining just to see the ins and outs of how a song is made. Just a bit of backstory. I started producing properly, well, trying to attempt to produce properly since last year, the beginning of the pandemic, and this song was made later in the year, and it actually started out as a bit of a joke. I was just messing around. I was just getting into sampling and using samples and using sample packs and loop packs and melody packs and stuff from a whole bunch of different sites. And yeah, this was the product. No More was the product, and it's out. If you guys haven't heard it, link in the description as well. Yeah. So I'm going to take you guys through the project. I use FL Studio. I used to use Ableton back in the day for about, I think it was about 2 years, and then my drummer Howard, shout out Howard, he introduced me to FL Studio and I haven't looked back since. I do want to get into using Logic, but I don't have a MacBook. So please, can someone be a blesser and bless your boy with a MacBook, okay? Yeah, we're gonna have a look at the project right now and I'll see you there.
Wowie, you will not believe the struggles I've had to do this video. I recorded it the one time, and then the camera battery died. I go and I film it again, and then there's some other issue with FL Studio. There was some other issue, so then I have to re-record it again. So I record it. It was a good video. I extract all the footage from the camera and the capture and everything, the screen capture, and I start editing, and then I find out that there was no audio to the screen capture, so you just literally seeing me play around with no sound.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So this is day 2 of filming this video.
So guys, it's day 2 of trying to film this video. The things I had to go through. I filmed this video 3 times, and each of those times there was a problem. So let's hope the 4th time there's no issue. But yeah guys, as you guys can see on screen, I have the project for my song No More. It is saved as Justin Bieber Khaled type beat. I didn't bother to change it. I was in isolation and the song was already made. I just hadn't written anything to it. I thought I would probably like sell it off to someone else, but I decided to use it myself because there was nothing else for me to do in isolation here for 2 weeks. And it took me 4 days to write the song, and it took me about 2 days to record everything. People ask me all the time, what are these keys and chords and stuff? Shout out to Cymatics. These are all from different Cymatic packs that I have gotten over the past few months. This is not a sponsored video, but Cymatics, help your boy out and sponsor a video. These are all from different Cymatic packs, and I honestly feel that the song was meant to be, because these aren't from like the same file. You know, like when you download something, it comes in files. These are all from different sound packs, and they just gel together. So the bass, the keys, the lead synth, and the vocal synth, as well as that vocal synth at the beginning and the intro, they're all from different packs. So yeah, so let's have a listen to it on its own. I mean, it's very easy on the ear, very simple, nothing too hectic, and that's pretty much the whole song. Essentially, nothing really changes. The chord progression stays the same, just an introduction of those lead synths, those, I call them trumpets, those doo-doo-doo-doo. It makes me think of that song by Owl City. I forget what it's called. It just made me think of like a submarine for some reason, because when you know when you're watching cartoons and you hear the submarine, it goes doo, doo. it sounds like that. So that's where I got that thing of I wanted to sound like it's underwater. So that's when I got the water droplets straight off of YouTube actually. In context, it sounds really cool actually. It really helps with capturing that underwater feel. Yeah, I just did a bit of EQ here and there just to enhance certain frequencies. If you guys want to see me give you like tips and tricks on how to mix, I'm no professional, by the way. Disclaimer, I haven't gone to a formal music school. I haven't been taught classically. I haven't been trained in sound design. I haven't been trained in sound engineering. This is all just from YouTube. Guys, I highly recommend you guys just search up on YouTube, like what you're doing right now. And yeah, you'll find a video that caters to your needs. Alright, so the next part of this song was basically the drums. Drums were pretty standard, if I think so. Just had a kick, hi-hats, open hat, claps, and a rim shot. So let's have a listen to them together. It's a pretty standard trap R&B pattern, and these sounds came from a whole bunch of different Reddit packs, actually. So if you guys are in doubt, go to Reddit, type in trap drums Reddit, and you'll find a whole community on Reddit just sending samples. It's so amazing. So the drums are pretty simple, and then with everything, keys, the lead, everything, it sounds like this. It's pretty simple. As I said, this was a very simple project. I didn't really go crazy on this. The chorus has a bass line, a really nice bass. Let's have a listen to it. So yeah, the bass is really gritty and it's really raw. I really like it. And have a listen to the chorus with everything in there. Very simple, very easy on the ear, you know. Nothing is really clashing with each other. You can still vibe to it, you know. It's those lead synths, I think, that really capture that underwater feel, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much the song. It just carries on. I added a bit of shimmers here and there, like for when I talk about Neverland and stuff, because I thought it needed a bit of like Disney magic, so I just got a bit of a shimmer. Here's the shimmer. I got that off of a Splice sound pack, and Splice is just another Cymatics, pretty much. That's pretty much the whole song. It just carries on until the end, with a few ear candy pieces here and there. There's a glass hit that's from a Cymatics pack. There's nothing much more, I guess. The only thing left to talk about now is the vocals, and the vocals weren't extremely complex. So let's get to the vocal arrangement right now. I recorded these vocals when I was in isolation and I was battling with COVID because I couldn't smell. I don't know, it like affected how I sung in. I tried re-recording these vocals after and it just didn't sound the same. It just didn't have the same emotion. So yeah. So let's have a listen to these vocals.
I don't wanna have another repeat. So come on over here and listen to me. The way we've been talking lately has been childish to me, baby, honestly, yeah.
I've got a very basic vocal chain. So I just have an EQ, my auto-tune, my compressor, and then my reverb. The one thing I learned through watching people mix or making music, you have to EQ your vocals first, because then you are boosting certain frequencies instead of having your compression first and all these other effects first and then you leaving EQ last. EQ, I feel, is like the bread and butter of your vocal. But I also do feel that if you have a good mic, there's not much work you need to do. If you have a look at my EQ, it's like not much. Like I didn't really do much here. Like I just boosted a bit of the like the 100 hertz just because I have a bit of I wanted a bit of that bass to come through, but I did attenuate around about 120, and then I boosted by 500, 1.6k, 4k, 7k, just brought it down a little because it was a bit sharp. But yeah, and then I have my autotune. People are asking me, what autotune do I use? I use Pitcher, straight from FL Studio. I don't need to buy another one, I don't think. This one really does the job. Then I've got the Red 3 compressor on my vocal. It came with my Scarlett. When you buy a Scarlett audio interface, you get a bunch of free goodies, and this was one of the free goodies. And I honestly think this is one of the best compressors around. It just does the job. It makes everything come to the foreground. Everything is warmer. And then after that, I just put on I actually put it on the Vox lead preset, and I didn't really tweak with any of these. Now I have the reverb. I just used the Fruity Reverb 2. So that's the main vocal chain. It's only 4 things. A lot of people overcomplicate things with compression and they get so overwhelmed. My advice to you, don't compress everything. Just compress your vocals and you should be fine. Just compress your vocal because you want your vocals nice and tight and to have like a consistent performance. So yeah, that's the main vocal. And people ask me, how did I do this low vocal for the chorus and pre-chorus? So let's have a listen.
I don't need you now. Said don't need you now. 'Cause I'm tired of waiting for you. 'Cause you're never pulling through.
I have a low vocal going here.
I don't need you now. Said don't need you now.
It's very simple what I did. So I put it onto a channel of its own, but all I did was I double click, and then I go to this pitch wagon here, and then I brought it down from 0 to 1200 cents, and that just gives you 8 octaves, I think it is, lower. I just basically copy pasted my vocal performance from the main, and then I just brought it down an octave. Initially I had it as just the main vocal. It just didn't sound thick enough, so yeah. So yeah, that's just basically the main vocal. There's nothing fancy with the main vocal. Just make sure when you're recording your main vocal that you have a good vocal performance. Even though I was sick, I still tried to give a really good vocal performance, a consistent vocal performance, so I didn't have to tweak any vocal really. The next part is the choir, and as you can see, I've got so for this, it's just one harmony, 50% pan to the left, 50% pan to the right, then a hard 100% left, hard 100% right. Have a listen.
No more, no more, no more, no more.
Okay, so it's basically a copy paste of like the other vocal chains that I had. I just didn't add compression. So then that's the first harmony, and then it's pretty much the same for the second. 50% left, 50% right, 100% left, 100% right.
No more, no more, no more, no more.
And then obviously the final harmony.
No more, no more, no more, no more.
That's the choir. It was very simple. You can make a choir of your own. Just basically, when in doubt, just stack. Do 3 to 4 takes of the same thing. It'll fill it up nicely. Do different variations of harmony. And I also get asked a lot, like I mean a lot, about these ad-libs that I did. So let's have a listen to the ad-libs.
I am through. I don't wanna wait until tomorrow. So I won't be singing Adagio. You game, you play, bravo. I won't be a part of your games no more.
Very simple, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What I did for the ad-libs were an EQ, same vocal chain, right? Same vocal chain as the other vocals. I'm very simple. I just didn't feel like I needed to change much. I think the main difference here is the autotune, right? So I'll get to that now. So I've got an EQ, autotune, compression, same Vox lead, just to make it sound a bit warmer, and then reverb. So have a listen to this, right? So this is just with EQ and compression. Have a listen to how how these ad-libs sound, right?
Yeah,
Oh my word.
tomorrow.
It came out as a mistake because while I was listening in my earphones, I just started doing ad-libs, and then I was like, oh, I'm recording still. But I kept it. So, yeah, this was me. I did ad-libs here in the chair, and then recorded on my mic, which is really, really crazy. It shows how loud I was shouting. But anyways, the main thing here is the auto-tune. To get that Travis Scott effect, you gotta put it on a hell of a lot of... like, when I mean a lot, you have to put a lot of auto-tune. So have a listen without,
Yeah,
and then with.
tomorrow
Can you hear the difference?
is lit.
Okay? And then to add even more Travis Scott to it, you gotta put the reverb. So have a listen to it now.
Yeah,
Travis Scott vibes.
tomorrow. Singing Adagio. You came, you play, bravo.
Yeah.
I won't.
So, when I was writing the song, this is the original. Oh my gosh. This is the original here, right? This is the original chorus. I don't know if I should have maybe kept it. It still does the job. I won't lie to you.
Money, 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 money.
I don't know.
Money, 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 money. That's all I think about since you're not around. Money, money.
I should have kept it maybe. I don't know. I should have kept it.
Money, 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 money. That's all I think about since you're not around.
I should have probably kept it. I'm not gonna lie. It really slaps pretty hard. It formed the Brain Baby, which is now the chorus, you know. So I'm grateful that I did write it this way. Let's have a listen to the end of the song.
You came, you play, bravo. I won't be a part of your games no more. I don't wanna wait until tomorrow, so I won't be singing Adagio. You came, you play, bravo. I won't be a part of your games no more.
In the end, with the vocal synth, same as the introduction. Shimmer. And then that's the song. You know, I just want to say thank you guys so much for just sticking around and listening to the song and streaming the song. You guys are streaming the song like crazy still, and it's really amazing. So, yeah. I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this video. If you guys like this kind of video, please do let me know down below. If you guys want to see tutorials on mixing, on production, if you guys want to see me like how I make a song, I would love to do a video like that, how I make a song, and show you guys how the process. It's a really messy process, but if you guys want to see it, let me know down below. If you guys haven't already, please do subscribe. It would help me a bunch. If you could also go down and click the like button, it's free. And yeah, I'm gonna sign out now, guys, so I'm going to catch you later. Peace.